Hello everyone, I'm Ezra Silver and welcome back to Showing Off My Art. Now, just because I'm wearing a new shirt does not mean I'm in a different video. This is the same day as the other two, Showing Off My Art, but today, well, this time, I should say, we are finishing off Season 5, otherwise known as the Brawl Stars season. But to separate some of the Brawl Stars, you know, I had an idea. Well, actually, this was the start of something I didn't really enjoy doing, but it was something that I felt necessary to do, because Parker gave me a book, way back when, in like the midst of grade 10, like during Christmas break and all that, or the quad I had during Christmas break, I had math, and I had math with Parker. And Parker gave me a book. It's this Super Mario guide that tells you the first 30 games or so, I believe, from what I remember. And it tells you all the enemies in the game and whatnot. It gives you little bios and whatnot. And in that, I saw the Koopalings. And the Koopalings, well, they looked very different in those games. Specifically two games in particular, Super Mario Bros. 3 and Super Mario World. So, it spawned this really weird trend with the Koopalings that I honestly didn't enjoy doing too much, but I felt like I had to do, because I had already done like an old version of Iggy and I don't know the other Koopalings, so this is Iggy in the Paper Mario style that's traced off the other Iggy, except this Iggy is from Super Mario Bros. 3. This is what it looked like in Super Mario Bros. 3. It's a little weird. It's hard to like, I don't want to say translate, but it's hard to differ what colors look like what in terms of you know, pixel to paper form. It can get kind of hard, which is why this one might not look too accurate, but yeah, I didn't enjoy this too much. But that would spawn that, and it would spawn the next drawing too, which is Iggy from Super Mario 3D World. I mean, Super Mario World, which, you know, this is what he looks like there. And this one I prefer out of the two of them, but still, it's not the greatest. Same height, there's a cut right there. Forgot to mention the cut on the other, oh boy. The cut right there on this Iggy. And the cut is in the same spot on this Iggy. And, yeah, it's just not my favorite really. But, we get to take a break from that for a while, even if it was just two, and go back to, you guessed it, Brawl Stars! I'm not even joking, we go back to Brawl Stars here. So, next in line, we went from Trophy Road, which was 8-bit, to Austin's choice in Rares, which was Poco, and now we go to Super Rares because we are going to Carl. Carl, honestly, this is kind of cool. I like this depiction of Carl, once again, from Drawanything, link in the description below. But he's got his little handle, or his little pickaxe that he throws. Him in his mining gear, he's got a hole right there, he's got his little cart thing. It's pretty cool, and there's no old model, or beta model, or version 1, whatever you want to call it, for Carl. So luckily we were saved the experience of that, considering Carl's a more recent brawler. I mean, he's not the most recent by any means, but he's more recent nonetheless. Next up is Leonard Carl. Now this is from a crossover that Brawl Stars had with, I don't even remember the brand name, and I honestly don't care because I hate that line of skins. But this is part of that. It's Carl, it's basically that Carl, right? It's the same color of like bow tie and suit, except this time he's in like a ducky cart. He's got like a Mario mushroom, and he's got a Leonard hat. I think. I don't know. I think that guy's name is Leonard. I'm not sure. I don't know. I've never looked it up before because I don't really care. He's definitely not my favorite, either skin or, you know, drawing of Carl, but, you know, he's there. And then there is Road Racer Carl. And Road Racer Carl, you know, he's in a motorcycle now. I mean, a motor car, a race car. And he's all like bad boy and whatnot. He's got his skull helmet. He's all determined and driving and whatnot. And skirt. Yeah. Carl. He is probably the shortest by a little bit. Probably the shortest. So far, Leonard's the tallest, but I haven't measured them all, so I'm not sure. Next up, once again, there's no cuts on any of them. Next up is Hog Rider Carl. This is one of the ones that I have. I have this skin for. It's probably my oldest. It is my oldest skin for Carl. It's part of that crossover between Clash of Clans / Clash Royale and Brawl Stars, even if they are part of the same company. It's got a hole right there and a hole right there. And this one also, it's pretty cool. You know, he's riding on a hog. He's got his he looks like a hog rider. He's got his off-brand Mjolnir. It's pretty cool. He's riding his hog. I like that. I like this one. I feel like this was a very creative idea for the crossover, as were most of them, really. But yeah, this is him. Nothing too special or out of the ordinary. He's actually so far the tallest, so keep that in mind. And next up, we go to the newest skin I got for Carl, which is Captain Carl. Captain Carl, he's a captain, obviously, of a ship. He's got his ship right there, probably my favorite part. This is probably my favorite. Ooh, that one's pretty good too, I'm not sure. One of the two I'm showing you, either this one or the next one, are probably my favorite skin for Carl, or that I drew. So he's got his hook, you know, he's got his hand, he's driving his ship. I like all the colors of gray there, and it's red. He's got his gold tooth. It's yeah, he's just a jolly gold captain. You know, nothing too suspicious. And then we go to the next one. And at the time, this one just came out. So this one, I believe, was part of the Colonel Ruff's assembly, but I'm not sure. And as of recording this, Carl has a new skin that came out with the summer pass, which is Surfer Carl. So I'll have to do that one. And that one's going to be really difficult to do because it's the first time you can actually see Carl's like legs and feet, because he's riding on a surfboard the whole time. So it's going to be I don't have any plans. I have no idea how I'm going to do that one, but I'm gonna have to figure out some way, because as of right now I am fundamentally screwed. Oh no, that's too far down. Come on, there we go. Right. No, it could be farther. Perfect. Kinda. It'll do. But yeah, this is Dark Tide Carl. This one was pretty recent when I drew it. I think I already mentioned that. Traced off of Captain Carl, obviously. This one, you know, it's pretty cool. I like the ship. I like the dark colors. Everything kind of goes well together. There's a lot more detail in this one than there is in the. Actually, no, there might be. There's similar amounts of detail. Like I said, I don't know which one I like better, but I like them both. He's all mad and broody and angry and whatnot because he's a furious captain. But yeah, so this is Captain Carl, the last Carl that I've done, and the most recent Carl that there is. And it would be the last Carl until Surfer Carl, which you will see sometime in the future, whether it be in the 7th or 8th generation. And next up, we go back to that thing that I didn't enjoy, which is Larry from Super Mario Bros. 3. Not my favorite, by any means, but traced off of Larry, obviously. And Larry from Super Mario 3D World. Super Mario World, not 3D. Traced off of Larry, again. And of course, yeah. You're gonna notice a theme on the Koopalings from Super Mario Bros. 3 have like this yellowish beige skin, whereas the skin of the Koopalings from Super Mario World are gonna have orange. That's how I decipher them. Even if it isn't accurate, that's still what I did just to make it easier for me, because honestly I didn't enjoy it at all and I stopped giving a crap like after the first one I did, so yeah. And next up is back to Brawl Stars. That's right, we are going to epics now. And in terms of epics, we got Pam. Pam here is the mother of Jesse, my favorite, and I actually, until I started drawing these, I didn't even notice that Pam got a change in attire. So I didn't even know that they remodeled Pam, right? Until I started. Until I started drawing them. So, yeah, I didn't even notice that this Pam changed, but this is the old model of Pam that I drew first accidentally, and then realized that she looked different, and then went to Brawl Stars to check out to see which one was accurate. And this was the old Pam. I didn't realize that, but yeah, I drew version 1, beta Pam, whatever you want to say, first, which is uncommon. She got a hole right there, obviously, and she's like got her thing up to her chest because she's so proud and whatnot. You know how, if you play Brawl Stars, you know her thing. Yeah, she's standing there all high mighty, a very, very proud mother, proud mama. But having that knowledge that there's an actual updated version of Pam, I did that one next, and it came out a lot more detailed. Look at that bundle of color, Pam, modern Pam. She's got her upgraded gun that shoots the pellet thing needs to hold in the same spot. Same size as the others, no cuts anywhere, obviously. And she's holding her thing, just like the same pose as the other one. It's pretty neat. And she got a little bow tie now. She got a sprocket. It's cool. It's cool. I like it a lot. It's probably my favorite one. I think that one's my favorite one of the Pams. And then there's the other skin of Pam. Pam doesn't have too many skins, so this one was a quick and easy done. But this is Summer Pam. Not from this summer, but from a different Summer Pam. From a different summer season. So here she is, obviously similar to the one of Modern Pam, because this is what the one's based off of, obviously. She got her shades on, she got her dress on. I don't think this was a Drawanything skin. I think I had to trace this one off of Pam. And saying that means I forgot to tell you how many others I had to trace off of them. But hey, if you did the research and you went in the last video and you looked at Drawanything and all that, you'll know which skins I have and have not done based off of what they've done, and which skins I had to make on my own. But yeah, this skin I had to make on my own. I think I did pretty decent on it. There's a couple shades of blue, at least 3. Well, 4 actually, because there's this color right here, and there's these 2, and there's this darker blue that goes around here, and then there's the dark blue that's for her dress. So yeah, there's 4 shades of blue. All pretty cool. And yeah, that would wrap up Pam. I can't tell you which one's the tallest, because Summertime Pam and whatever her name is, Beach Pam, I don't know. The Summer Pam and Default Pam are the same height, but I can't tell you which one's the shortest. Version 1 Pam, because she don't have a bow tie in her hair. But next we go back to the horribleness of horribleness that is Super Mario Bros. 3 Roy. Look at this bundle of uncreativity and me absolutely having no idea what I was doing or why I was doing it. That guy can go to rest. I killed the Koopalings, because next is Super Mario World Roy. This one I like better, but still god awful. Just don't talk to me about those. And next we go to Mythic, I think. Yeah, we go to Mythic. Sorry, I wasn't confused about the rarity hierarchy. I was confused about which brawler, if the brawler that I'm presenting next is a Mythic. I believe they are. The only reason I'm stumped as to whether they were Mythic or not is because they're one of the first brawlers that I unlocked. And they are per suggestion of Austin, obviously, Max. Max with her super energy and whatnot, her red skin, she's got like mahogany, she's got red, she's got yellow, looks like the Flash in a weird way. It is kind of like the female Flash. Also, my hair is getting cut off, I gotta turn that back up, there we go. But yeah, here is Max, you know. This is actually the first time I incorporated this idea, and I actually really like it. See, wait. Actually, I've done this 2 different ways, because there's the way I've done it like this, right? Like this. Where I outline a thing in the color. Like I outline, see her eyes are outlined in black, and typically they would be black, but because they're behind her shades from her helmet, it's colored in light blue, which gave it that look of being behind the glass. And then there's the other way I did it, which I did with the scaredy, or the racer boo. The boo with the helmet that I said I didn't like that much from Super Mario Galaxy, that I already showed off a little while ago. That boo, the racer one, I did outlining. It was the same thing with the eyes, except he had like goggle, he had like a visor that was orange. And instead of outlining the thing, or his eyes in black and then coloring it orange inside, I outlined his eyes in orange, the same orange as the visor, and then colored his eyes in black. Which both ways kind of make it look in the glass, but I kind of prefer the way I did Max's, because her eyebrows and eyes look behind the glass. It just seems kind of cool. So this super solid character, obviously inspired by the Flash, can go over here, and she would go to spawn on the next couple. Traced off of Max, we get GT Max, which is literally no different aside from a color change. She is now blue and orange, with 2 shades of blue, so actually 3 shades of blue, so kind of like the norm in a weird way for what we've been seeing so far. Obviously the technique hasn't changed, nothing has changed, no cuts anywhere, no holes. Yeah, those 2 are pretty similar. And then we start to differ, and we go to Streetwear Max, or Street Gear. Is it Street Gear or Streetwear? I think it's Streetwear Max. So she's got her hood on, obviously make her the widest, and currently, let's see. No, she's currently the shortest of the Maxes. So same technique going on, except her glasses are like out more. She's got a cap on, she's got her swagger up, she's got a leather jacket on, purple gloves and all that. It's pretty cool. Honestly, this is probably my favorite skin of Max. Aside from the new one that came out in the Summertime Pass, which is like this Hercules, this like Roman one, this Roman suit that I haven't done yet. If you've seen the thing, you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. Also, GT Max is the only Max skin that I have, so there's that. This one I don't have, but I definitely enjoy. It's cool. Definitely not my favorite though. My favorite is probably the Spartan one from that just came out, that I have to do still, like a bunch of others, because Brawl Stars loves giving me work to do. And then this one, it goes back to that crossover event that makes no sense to me, and I don't like any of the skins for, because we got Coney Max, and I don't like this skin. I couldn't tell you. I don't like this skin. I don't like any skin from this crossover, okay? I don't like Coney Max. It's weird to me. Also, it's got a cut right there, which makes Coney Max, or I guess Max, the first brawler in my Brawl Stars paper unit thingy to have cuts. But yeah, so there's Coney Max, you know. She's got a little bear tag instead of lightning bolt that Max had. She's got her goggles on. She's all happy to be here. Assuming it's a she, I really don't know. She's got the ears and the back to the red and yellow, same red and yellow I've used all the way through. Yeah, Coney Max. And then we go back to the horrible of horribleness that is the Koopans, because we go back to Super Mario Bros. 3 and see Lemmy from Super Mario Bros. 3. Absolutely ridiculous. Look at this guy. even with the cuteness that he is, he can't save himself there. And then it gets even worse because for once I actually prefer the Super Mario Bros. 3 drawing over the Super Mario World drawing. And because this is Lemmy from Super Mario World, I try to make it as accurate as possible, I swear. Wow, there's a voice crack. Okay, I need a drink. All my ice is melted since I did the first video, so. Next, we go to Legendary, and we will be finishing in this session because we end with the Chromatic Brawler, and that is the last drawing I do for this generation, actually, so. But next we go to Legendary, and we actually go to Austin's least favorite Legendary. He picked it just to get it out of the way. Sandy. Now, a little funny backstory. Even though it is clear that Sandy is a guy, Austin likes to debate that Sandy's a girl. So, we had a huge debate about that while I was drawing him. And, but yeah, so here's Sandy, right? All sleepy and dreamy as he is. Dreamy as in, like, he's sleepy. He's, like, loopy. Not dreamy as in he's actually hot. I have no attraction to him. Yeah, anyways, I don't, by the way. He's got the star, you know. He's so unamused to be here. Once again, from Drawanything. Yeah, Austin this one just to get out of the way. And also, Lantern Sandy didn't come out when I was drawing Sandy, so I have to go back and do that one. It's in my paper pile that I've shown you 2 episodes now. If you haven't checked out the other episodes and you're still watching this one, I have no idea why I did this, because I'm making a lot of references to things that you don't know right now because you haven't gone and seen it. So I recommend you go back and check the other ones out. But yeah, so this person right here, it's Sandy, and that one would be the end of that one. I don't have Sandy. I have a lot of brawlers. I do. I have almost all of them. But there is a few brawlers I don't have. And I want to say 90% of the brawlers I don't have come from Legendary. I have one Legendary brawler, and that is Amber. I don't have any of the other legendaries. Those are the one things I don't have. I have all the chromatics, I have all the super rares, all the rares, all the trophy road. I have all the epics until Griff comes out, which I'm not looking forward to because I don't like Griff that much. And I have 90% of the mythics. The only mythic I'm missing is Sprout. So I don't have any of the legendaries. Which means I don't have Sandy, which means I can't tell you about the skins even if I wanted to. But next up we go to this one. And this one, I can't remember if it was Trace. I don't think that, I think this one was another Drawanything skin. I'm not too certain though. We got ourselves right here a good old-fashioned sleepy Sandy. I believe it is, because he's in his pajamas is apparently what this is. And so since he's in his, you know, pajamas, his all tired, whatnot, same color for skin and hair. Otherwise, the blues and whatnot, they're kind of new. But this is 4 shades of blue. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 5 actually. This is between 4 or 5 shades of blue. So this one might hold the record for the most amount of blues. But once again, no cuts, same size as the other Sandy. Yeah. So Sleepy Sandy, not that much different. Actually, Sleepy Sandy might be a little bit taller. No, he's not. Never mind. Now this one is my least favorite skin of Sandy. It's also my least favorite drawing of Sandy. This is I'm gonna have to look it up. Give me a sec to whip out the computer again. I whip it out once every episode of this that I do now. It's like a tradition. My, oh my. Don't you love it when the artist doesn't even know the title of their own painting? I know I do. Okay, so Sandy... Nope. Sandy Skins. Okay. Yep. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on. Connect to the internet, please. Thank you. Thank you. I was right about the other one. It is Sleepy Sandy. Now, what in the devil are you? Oh, okay. Yeah, that has nothing to do with this name, but I get it. I get it. I kind of get it anyways. This is Sugar Rush Sandy. And I don't like this one. I don't like this skin at all. At all. At all. I didn't even know it existed until I looked it up on the wiki. Or the fandom, which is what I go to check to make sure all skins are valid. I don't like this one. I really don't. I would never buy it. Unless I was 100%ing Brawl Stars, which I might try to do, which would be hard considering they keep updating it. But he's got a Leon hat, he's got a Star Park shirt, he's got I think those are M slippers, I'm not sure. He's got an El Primo lollipop in his hand. This one I had to draw on my own, which was not the easiest task to do. But I managed, and I drew Sandy. Probably one of my least favorite skins in the game. Aside from that crossover. Actually, I might like the surprisingly, I might actually like the crossover more than I like that skin. And then we go back to the horrible of horribleness that is the Koopalings, because we go Super Mario Bros. 3 Ludwig. Yeah. And then we go to Super Mario World Ludwig, because you know the pattern, you know the tradition. And that leads us to this one, which I actually don't mind that much. I like the white and the gold and the whatnot, but hey, it's still, it's nothing compared to what it is now. Excuse me. But alas, that leaves us with our final character. That's right, that's right. You might be wondering, wait, if it's your final character, then how's your chromatic brawler? You wouldn't have space to do all the skins for him. And you are so right. But alas, this has been the Brawl Stars season. And we do a Brawl Stars character next in line. Actually, this is the only the character I'm about to show you is the only character with a skin in every generation, or in 3 different generations. Also, you just saw him, but still. Because he ends this season, right? And then he has a skin that I drew for him in the next season, and then a new skin came out for him, so I had to draw a new skin for him in the season I'm working on, in the generation I'm working on. So he has a skin in 3 separate generations, and he is the only brawler to have that consecutively, which is kind of interesting, actually. Colonel Ruffs. Now, when I drew this guy, it was when he just came out. It was during his season, so he was relatively new and stuff. And like I told you, Drawanything hasn't really made any more recent ones, so this was... I had to look somewhere else for Colonel Ruffs, but he was Austin's picking, so I had to find some way to draw him. I actually really like this one. I like the dark blue. I like all the different shades and different colors and whatnot. I feel like this is... I love doing Colonel Ruffs. I really do, because I love the different shades, even in just the face. And the face is the one thing that remains constant through all of them. And I love doing it because, like, you got the snout, which is like a light brown or peach, you know, kind of like me. So it's there, and then you got like a lighter brown, or sorry, a darker brown, I guess, for like the skin of the head, or the fur of the head, which is the same color I've used for Nita, I used for Sandy, all those guys. And then you go lighter on the outside of the ear, or you go a darker brown, but it's still kind of light on the outside, and then you go dark brown on the inside, because it's the inner ear, obviously it's going to be darker. And I just love that combination of shades, it's so cool. But this is not from Drawanything. I mean, A, I already explained that, and B, you can tell because the oversized head, this is from the same guy that I still haven't learned the name of, that I used for Byron and Edgar. Not, I mean, I don't know. It's once again, the head is a bit big. It's a bit excessive, but alas, I still like all the detail in it. I think it's cool. Colonel Ruffs, everyone. He just came out at the time, no cuts or holes anywhere. And that ends it for this video. And not only that, it ends it for this season. This was season 5. Why do I keep saying season? God, now Brawl Stars is getting in my head. This was Gen 5. Okay, so the 5th generation done. I am currently working on. I haven't touched it, my drawing at all today, so I'm still working on number 657. I'm currently at 656 complete drawings. Austin, I currently am working on a mythic brawler because we're back in rotation. So Austin suggested I do Sprout, so I've been working on Sprout. I did the first skin of Sprout. Sprout has 3 skins with no new ones, thank God. So I got the next one I have to work on is the summertime skin and lunar skin. Yeah, and then we go to legendary and chromatic and yada yada yada. Oh, that one went down rough. But hey, you already have a hint as to who I start off with next generation, because if I started with Colonel Ruff, if I ended with Colonel Ruffs, and at the time he had 2 skins, because each chromatic brawler has a skin for, has the brawler you unlock, and then a skin you unlock at the end of the season. So if I started with Colonel Ruffs and he had 2 skins when he just came out, because he just come out when I drew this, that means next I start off with Ronin Ruffs, which means we continue the Brawl Stars implosion, or the Brawl Stars infiltration of my generations. It is really weird to look back, you know, because I've done so many drawings and I'm gonna continue to do more, right? But it's so weird to look back because we started with Mario, or like doing anything we can. We include a bit of Body's Basics at the beginning and just random stuff all over, doing as much as I could. Cuphead, Kirby, all those franchises and whatnot. And then Gen 2 we moved more forcefully into Mario, and then Gen 3 we went into Sonic and did that a lot. And then Gen 4 was kind of adding a little bit, but also fixing mistakes that drawing more characters, other versions of characters I had failed to recognize when I drew them originally. And then Gen 5, as you've seen, was really, you know, heavy on the Brawl Stars, because Brawl Stars is a big thing for me and the boys. And it's my favorite mobile game, so, you know. And then Gen 6 over there, that's cleaning up a lot of messes. It's very focused on Hammer Bros, or Koopas I should say in general, but Hammer Bros, lightly on the, it's not as heavy on the Brawl Stars. I mean, it is a little heavy at times on the Brawl Stars, but it only starts to pick up with Brawl Stars towards the end, so there's that. And then Gen 7 over there that I'm currently working on, that one is, it started off as Dry Bones, it's now working its way back. The Brawl Stars are definitely starting to creep back up, considering, you know, what I've done. It's creeping back up. It really is. Lord only knows how it'll continue from here. But yeah, so, thank you everyone. Oh, I should probably put this down then. Give me a sec. There's so much water in that. I'm not even done it yet. Not even halfway. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I'm Master Silver, and like, comment, subscribe for more of this, or gamer vlogs, or whatever else comes. I will see you all very, very soon. Later, guys.